starting off as a founding head of the Media Studies School, how was that for you? Maybe some lessons you may have learned to say, I learned some hard lessons. Some things didn't go well. Some things went well. Here's 1 or 2, 3 things that I take away from that experience.
Well, yeah, no, it was very interesting and exciting, but like you rightly asked, it was also daunting because for starters, the idea was not to have a new department. The idea was that media studies would be courses in the English department. I'd worked in English department before at University of Zimbabwe, where we started a media program. Yeah. I'd worked in a full-fledged journalism and media studies department at Rhodes University. Now, so the way I could see it myself was that this was not going to work, where you have just courses on the side of a main department just called English. Yeah. So I set up on, creating a new department. But since there was no plans to do one, that means there were no resources. So I had to carry a lot on my shoulders. So there were times when I was teaching, especially in 2003, is the most memorable year. I was teaching everything from first year to third year. Then in a separate department of journalism, I was teaching in the master's course because my own fledgling department did not yet have an honors, master's, or PhD. So I was teaching perhaps 10 hours a day. But it's also the year where I published most. Wrote lots of book chapters, edited a book, contributed book chapters, and so on. So funny enough, when you have a lot of work and you have a vision of what to do, you are most inspired to carry things. I didn't personally feel like I'm doing 10 hours a day. I felt like this is exciting. I went from one class to the next and to the next and to the next, and the weeks passed by. But then my efforts were recognized because then the department was then given more resources, and I began to grow it incrementally. Most people would do this. They would say, no, I'm not starting this without the resources that I need. Until the resources come, then I will. I had a different philosophy. Show what you can do, and then the resources are going to follow, and then you will have.